Today in news, we've got S.H.I.E.L.D, The Dark Knight Returns, and we weigh in on the latest DC cancellations. So the first bit of news we have for you today is that the S.H.I.E.L.D TV show is well underway now, and we got an announcement at New York Comic Con that Agent Coulson will be back for the show.
Yes, well, he will star in the show.
Yes. How excited are you for this?
I'm very excited about this. I mean,
Are you, Daniel Morgan?
Yes, Dale, I am. So when this was first announced, I was... It's been a mixture. It's been a mixture of things, because when it was first announced, I thought, oh my god, we're going to get Jeremy Renner, we're going to get Scarlett Johansson, we're going to get Samuel Jackson. I thought we were going to get S.H.I.E.L.D.
No.
And then it shortly came out that, no, that's not quite what this is. But now that we have Coulson, everyone loved in the Avengers movie, and the fact that we have him in a show, and Coulson appreciation, I'm down with. What I want to ask you is...
Ask away.
What do you think is that, like, what's... If they're going to make your perfect show, and we've got a lot of faith because it's Whedon, but, well, maybe the pilot is in a few episodes, but we've got a lot of...
written by Whedon, his...
Maybe. His posse, anyway.
Maybe,
What I want to ask you is, what's the best we can hope for? Like, what do you want on your TV screen within reason?
What I want out of this is the kind of lower down Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. being given probably an overwhelming mission throughout the series, and then every week they tackle another D-list Marvel villain, and then an A-lister for the end. I think that's what will happen. I think that's what we can expect. And I'd be very surprised if that isn't what we got. And Agent Coulson will probably be the kind of messenger passing along what's happening.
From higher up.
Yes.
We're assuming that, like, this organization, it's got to work on a kind of grassroots level as well.
Yes.
Like, it's got to be infiltrating all sorts of things. It can't just deal with super crime. It's got to deal with the lower down, the thugs, the gangsters, that kind of thing.
The fraudsters, you know.
What I'm hoping for, and I don't think this isn't, away from the possibilities that we could get. I'm hoping for cameos.
Yeah, I think we can expect that from the likes of Scarlett Johansson.
Maybe not an Iron Man or a Hulk cameo, because the CGI might be too expensive.
Yeah.
But...
Tony Stark,
we could have. I mean, the fact that Whedon is producing it, and they'll have faith in him now, and kind of they owe him for making them look so cool. I think that's certainly a possibility. And Hawkeye showing up, and Black Widow. Like, if we could have that, like in the Spider-Man cartoon, the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon, where every week we had like a new cameo, and they've got to work with that guy. I think that can be fun, and I don't think that's too much to ask. My concern would be that we're just going to get like a cop show.
Yeah, but in Joss Whedon I trust. So, excited?
I am excited because I like Joss Whedon.
And I am excited because I like Marvel.
So the other thing that came out this week was the second Dark Knight Returns trailer. Yes. Well, the trailer for part 2 of the Dark Knight Returns.
Yes.
Trailer.
Which we'll have the link for in the description below.
Yeah, watch it. If you're a nerd, it'll make you cry, probably. Cry with, oh my god, this is happening.
The only way it made me want to cry is that I have to wait until November of 2013 to see this.
Yeah, so this is kind of redundant news.
It really is, but...
The reason we wanted to speak about it is because we wanted to tell you how much we enjoyed part 1.
So good.
Oh my goodness me, it should have had cinematic release. It was so exciting and thrilling. It was maybe the best comic book adaptation I've ever seen. And you kind of really need to watch it. And this trailer just exemplifies everything and that was good in the first one. And it makes me really excited. And the Joker was in it.
Get a bit of Joker, you get a bit of Batman versus Superman, which is very exciting. No, I am extremely excited for this to come out. I cannot wait. I'm just so annoyed I have to wait that long. However, in the meantime, we do get 2 other animated releases from DC. We get Superman Brainiac, and Justice League Flashpoint. Either of those pique your interest?
I mean, I'm excited because the DC animated stuff is very, very good. It's very solid and it's very consistent. I mean, The Dark Knight Returns was just another level, though.
Yeah.
Like, the other DC films were good, but you wouldn't have put them in the cinema and expected them to make money and get good reviews. They were good for us because they were better than most of the shit that's put out by these people who are doing animated.
But here's what I will say. Have you seen the trailer for the newest Marvel animated feature?
The Hulk?
The Hulk and Iron Man, I don't know what it's called, but Hulk and Iron Man team up.
No.
It's beyond abysmal. Iron Man sounds like Ultimate Spider-Man.
Okay.
That's wrong. The Hulk is talking normally. That's just weird. And the animation is worse than video game cutscenes.
The Marvel animation is so weird. Bad. It's so kind of blocky and like 6-year-old kind of animation.
But yeah, you should go and check that out.
6-year-olds,
and just
not
kind
made by
of
6-year-olds.
Yeah. But you should check that out just as a kind of side comparison between
the Marvel
DC
stuff
and Marvel's animation.
has really not been good, and the DC stuff really has, and the Dark Knight Returns is the pinnacle of all animated interpretations, not just limited to those things.
And so in final news, this happened just last week at the end of New York Comic Con. We had 4 DC cancellations of the new 52 titles. We've got Blue Beetle, Grifter, Legion's Lost, and Frankenstein Agents of
So you need to
S.H.I.E.L.D.
make the font a little bigger for you. Okay.
I was trying to maintain. Never mind. I feel bad for these comics because I've heard they were very good. Some of them were anyway. I heard Blue Beetle was very good. I couldn't care less about Grifter. I read the first few Frankenstein Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I really enjoyed them. I've meant to pick up the next ones. I'm a bit gutted it's finished. Jeff Lemire writing it. The question, of course, is this because of the named characters? Because, as we discussed in Monday's episode, Superman is not selling very well. We didn't discuss that. I just realised that was an off-camera discussion. But we discussed that Superman isn't selling very well.
Yeah.
But they're never going to cancel that.
No.
So why is it fair to cancel the likes of Blue Beetle if it's a better comic?
Well, I think these also on. I mean, I don't know the exact sales figures, but I can't imagine many kids are walking into a comic book shop and thinking, I need to buy Grifter, I need to buy Blue Beetle. I'm not walking into a comic shop thinking I need to buy Grifter, I need to buy blah blah blah.
You need to buy.
Yeah, I need to.
It's like buying but lying.
Yeah,
lying.
Any of those things I don't need. My initial reaction to this news is, I'm just glad it wasn't some of the other books that I'm buying and reading that aren't that good.
I don't think I'm buying that many indie books. I mean, for the DC line, like, we both buy Animal Man and Swamp Thing, but
they've made their way.
But yeah, they're two of the best books, so it's fine. Other than that, and to be honest, I never really gave any of them a chance, except for All-Star Western. I read the first few of, but I
read the first few of All-Star Western.
But then Jonah Hex had a film, so...
That's true. None of these have had films. Maybe that's a... And the fact that the Superman they can keep recycling, right? People are going to buy it eventually when it gets good. I mean, I did buy the first issue of Superman. It was abysmal. And they've changed the creative team now, and now that they're forcing us to read ads in the back of our books where it's like, look, Superman might be getting better. I didn't even read it. Did you read the ad?
I didn't read it, but I did quite like the artwork. I gave it a flick through and it did look kind of cool, so I won't pick it up, but I'll look out for the artist in future.
Yeah, well, this is just DC continuing on, kind of trying to refilter everything, trying to maintain the...
Now, and with it being the new 52, some of these that are closing are going to be jumping on points for new books. So I know Blue Beetle's going to be the start of another book. They haven't announced what, but that's all to come closer towards January when these books
trying to keep up with Marvel's new kind of emergence, but
you mean Marvel's now?
Yeah, exactly. Callback. So join us on Friday, and we'll be talking about the premiere of season 3 of The Walking Dead.